but decided that there's another game I need to get off my backlog, and I need to get back on PS4 and also do Elden Ring and Resident Evil and Borderlands 2 and this game. In other words, I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from Metal Gear Solid for a bit because 2 was pretty damn big, ambitious. Hopefully when I hit continue it's right where I left off.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Supposed to be Yaskir or Dandelion, whichever you want to call him by. Supposed to be the one that's speaking that. I have not played this game for a long ass while.
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? Whoa, what's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again. Bed chamber. Tamara's room is there. Try not to make a mess. For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Wooden candlestick. Stem's broken. Wall's a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size. The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
Yeah, if any fan's a hell of a boss, this should sound familiar.
It gets interesting.
The only difference is it's the dude that's doing it
the
instead
stem
of the
that candlestick.
bitch.
No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. Ought to look for clues. Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope. Deep nicks. Hit with a heavy object. Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
I'm just checking what kind of... Okay, it's Mastercraft. So everything but the chest is Mastercraft. And the steel sword. I got
Trail
everything.
breaks off. Could find something else, though. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Done poking around?
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was
Lies.
drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards.
Whole landing smells of wine.
One of the lads, must be.
Give your men Ervelus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that...
Recognize this amulet?
Yes.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or...
A Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Mid... If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was where...
Ought to have a chat with this pellet.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it, he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies.
Yeah, to be entirely honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he does plow his goat.
Get out of my sight.
Bitch, I could fuck you up 20 ways a Sunday.
He's plowing been in there an hour already. Thousand schmarry. I want to play. What are you doing? What are you chopping there? Boy, lads, fancy an outing to find that cheapest. What's been planning? Folks don't object to your white mug.
Oh.
Man gets soused, he gets angry, and he's always drinking. Time to water the horses.
I wish you could do a new game plus on Cyberpunk.
Deserve your company.
I forgot how much I hate the horse.
Hey there.
The way it works is that it auto tracks any paths and whatnot, so you can save on stamina when you're doing shit like this, but like, I never liked doing the horse. I mean, just wait until Skellige where I'm running everywhere.
Baron gets stabbed. He gets angry. He's always drinking. We'll get the old bugger.
Hey, look. Some strays wandered out.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Think you need to leave now?
Do we?
You do.
Well, let's go then.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up. Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits? Great. Fine with me. As long as I
Turn
know
my
where to
fan
look,
down.
where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
His goat.
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, princess! Where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
As a wolf. He's a bird.
Die. This way, I think.
I wanted to.
There you are. Come on, let's go see the Peller. Come on, damn it. Should've
Come
guessed
on,
as
damn
much.
it.
What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? This way, Your Grace. Where the hell did you go? There, prowled this area. Good thing I ran into him earlier. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Come on, you dumb goat.
Princess, flee not from the Peller, for there are wolves about. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back.
It go by.
Will this do?
It just breaks the damn thing.
They are not here. There is God. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind. But Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White Wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the White Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that...
Yeah, I'll pause the stream if you need to read it, but can you tell where my focus is on?
Come on, Roach.
And the funny thing is, this entire map would probably be a single game.
Lightning strike.
Baron Schmarren. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will. They'll give cockback over that.
People! The castle's on fire!
Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, kill my enemies.
Fire! Fire!
I'm stupid right now. Still not a clown though. Witches can't be clowns.
Don't calm me down. Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof collapsed!
Coming to get you.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or
And
after you beat her to a pulp?
there's
Fucker, you such a
the
stink.
Don't play
flip
me for a
switch.
fool. You'd been beating him for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled.
Sound
about right.
Ah!
Come on. They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my honor.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted
My
time.
time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Doesn't much matter now. I know how to find them.
How?
I know about the baby.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew. She'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That
You just
child had been
unintentionally
my
made it
dream. I
worse.
told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Yeah, this shit gets... It's funny because it's like the first few hours into the game.
Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
She's
Botchling's
on the prowl.
Look.
Yeah.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
What? This?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Not a pretty sight, is it?
Spectres. Watch these scent attracting.
Quiet now. What do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Need to hurry.
On with it.
chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Welcome to the stream.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this, lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
He actually does good on it. Doesn't drink or anything. Then again, with how fucked up this situation was, it wouldn't be surprised.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
fucking shit!
World's full of it.
Let me live.
90% of it is produced on its own by Americans. You look at who's been our president right now and in the past.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe.
No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here.
Geralt was one of the easiest voices I could have ever learned how to do.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
What now, you piece of filth?
Had a field day. Still worth a closer look. Should examine that horse carcass.
My kingdom for a horse.
What do we have here?
Bones.
Bones have been here a while.
Saddle.
Chewed on the saddle.
Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
It's easy for me to do, Geralt, because, you know how I go big on David Hayter and whatnot, how he sounds like this. It's pretty much like a similar tone. I just gotta remove that roughness, gotta smooth it out. So instead of like this, it's sort of like this. It's kind of hard to switch back and forth between the two once I get big on doing one or the other.
The fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing
through. Daughter's medium height, about 20.
Her mother's
thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go?
Your son said enough.
No point
in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for
Looking
Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
What time is it? 1:41. I do want to go to Oxenford. War is hell. It was funny on Sonic the Hedgehog movies and both the Ace Ventura movies, but I think to God that Jim Carrey retired. He was a comedic genius and whatnot, but in terms of political and any other thing, he was kind of an idiot. Vaccines cause autism. Yeah, well, that's why your child has the mumps and tuberculosis and everything else under the sun. And people who do get the vaccines are actually living healthy. Topic hits a little close to home for me, but I believe people who have children with autism need to learn how to communicate with the children instead of filling them up with pills and whatnot. I was one of those children that was filled up with pills back in the day. And it fucked me up bad. I need to meditate. Wolves over that way.
A witcher! By the gods, help me! Right one. Take a gander over.
Damn cheap guards! You get your coins worth, even less. Thank you.
Your guards run off.
Louts didn't get the chance, thank the gods. It's them you cut down. Waited until we passed the last... And to think, I made sure the scoundrels were well up...
Hiring thugs? Not a good idea.
I cannot afford to enlist
Where'd you find these men?
former Temerian soldiers, they claim to be. Of all people...
Knew it all too.
Thank you.
But that's part of the problem is that the parents will holler and whatnot, like, oh, we're annoyed by our children.
Ought to just destroy it.
wish I could, you could like, for kind of just buffs and whatnot, I wish you didn't have to place them on that tree thing. Yeah, they got it. But like, it's one of those topics that hit me hard, because like I said, I was one of those kids that were filled up with pills and whatnot when I was younger, and to know other kids are going through that, they don't even understand. Oh, wait a minute, what did I do wrong? Or am I supposed to just live my life as a doofus, looking all high as shit? No, man. And I don't know, and there are some doctors who are getting better about it. They're not trying to fill children up with said pills, but at the same time, I think we're a long way from actually having true understanding of stuff like autism and whatnot. That's why, like, I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm kind of upset when, like, you play games like Mass Effect 2 or Cyberpunk 2077. There are still kids that suffer from autism. And I'm happy that there's representation and whatnot, but at the same time, they're still suffering from it. Not having the ability to properly communicate and whatnot. It's sad, man. Where the hell is it taking me? And that's the thing, is that
humans! Here, Redania Cap Army! No cross, no boat steal!
Redanian army? Where are you hiding them?
In here! Me! No seamans?
Boats are in pretty...
Me guard boats, let's say. But no wood for to make a fence. Their boats high.
Why'd you join the army?
Crude? No crude. Come good soldier mans. Say charger man, what's boat?
Think I do. Redanians seized some peasants' boats. Thought the peasants might...
Chargy man go. Soldier mans drink and sing. I help one army. Runner to runner. Polar pest. But order had me watch boats. And watch I.
No thanks. Heard you earlier. But listen, where are the bodies? Don't...
Hungry go. Should know wait.
Guess I understand.
Man's...
No.
Trolololo. Makes man soldier man. Trollo. Chargy man. Say, green paint. And man brings paint.
Paint?
Paint! Paint! Red colory, white colory.
Fine, I'll try to...
Good mans. Retain the army. No service forget. Barrels and ours for more. The infantry from straight.
I keep forgetting about him. But like, there are some of us that I've noticed that do actually want to make friends and whatnot. I myself have been screwed over by a lot of people that I don't necessarily socialize anymore. I've actually said it to myself a few times, if it were possible, I would take the path of a witcher. Sort of like Vesemir.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Cat.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive.
Kinda.
And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me...
Wait.
We've nothing more to...
Your father's a vile man.
Why do you help him then?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me.
Got it. A bit of black. Well, now you've...
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hand.
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, "Ben!" And then that creature, that thing, grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
What will you do now?
Find my mum,
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends here. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest
A
helped me
cult.
contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The Hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
In your bush. Run a cat that won't freak her up around a witcher.
Stay out of my way.
Nibble. Nibbles. Oh, my eyes. If I remember correctly, it's actually over by... I don't remember. Oh, that was a good one.
Long live Long live Radovid!
Long live my sword up his ass.
Back on the rock.
Redania.
Budadia.
In a hurry.
Yes.
Honor in the fatherland.
Another corpse yesterday. Drained to the last drop. Not an ounce of blood.
Oh!
Be a vampire.
Feisty, eh?
could have sworn it was near the armor shop. It was around here somewhere. And there it is. Wait, no, over here. No, over here. No, over here. Hey, not a smirk, Witcher.
Greetings, Master. What can I do?
Got a razor and shears?
No. There we go.
So long.
I actually know I'm mega cannon.
Greetings, Master.
Got a razor and so long.
Long live excellence.
I thought that it was closer to the signpost, to be honest.
Crawl back under your rock.
Why'd you crawl right inside my ass? Smell all that shit coming out.
Time to water the horses.
What did I do to deserve your company?
You pissed me off. No, not really. If you really did piss me off, I'd be fucking with you.
You, white one, think your two swords could take on 40?
Yes. Except I only need one of them. Because one sword's actually only for monsters, the other's for men.
Remember me?
No.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Yeah, I'm grateful.
I'm the dog guy from Friday the 13th. Look like he played D&D. This is actually my character.
Witcher, a word, please.
What up, Ugly?
No time.
This'll only take... That night when the Baron ordered everyone to...
Gotta ask the Baron about that.
Garden. Spends a lot of time.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not, true. But I'd change, I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenfurt, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose. Incidentally, what of my Annie? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs gone stiff from so much bed rest.
And we're back as best princess.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Caramorn.
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Yes.
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one.
but never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head up.
You boony rabbit.
Ready?
As ever.
Man!
I was like they're in their alt costume.
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Kick it!
Sure how it's done.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Griffin.
Another chance to win.
That was a cockatrice. Not a griffin. I'm stupid.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before.
Boy, I will bitch slap you with the broadside of the sword.
So long.
Pull this one out and
Folk don't object to your white mug.
I will bitch slap you with the side of this sword.
Little prick.
Fancy an outing to find that sheepy.
Me.
Me. Me. Me. Me. Me. like, back to what I was saying, everybody's got issues. But it's your choice if you want to deal with them to the best of your ability, or if you're just gonna wussy out and be like, oh, I can't deal with any of this, I'm gonna take pills. I will say that there are some who do need pills. Like, if you're gonna straight up be like, I want you to eat a chicken alive today, yeah, you need pills.
Oh, sweet boy, have mercy. Take pity on me.
But if you're trying to learn to deal with depression, unless you're like super depressed, like you're not eating, you're not doing anything correctly and whatnot, then okay, I can understand. Come on, bitch. Wrong blade. May I offer you this egg in this trying time? I don't know how Danny DeVito sounds. I don't watch a lot of stuff with him in it. Should have just went egg. Speaking of memes and whatnot, in terms of SMG4, the dude's gonna die somehow and the clown's the bad guy. The War of the Fat Italians or whatever. The new dude that Psycho's simping on. Yeah, he's going to die.
When I grow up, I want to be a lad.
Said a hag to a hag. Now here's a snuff. I'll shove a reek for it. Come.
I can't take them. Don't steal our young'uns.
So, you tried to charm him? Tried to give you luggage? Aye, she didn't.
What's the...
You ain't safe less you got a Gabrielle, the auto crank.
Who will protect us poor from the cutthroats? Who, I ask?
Let's come in. So, you tried to charm him? Did the witch give ye lovage?
Aye, she did indeed. Didn't ask much for it either.
Maybe we should pay her a visit. How'd you get there?
Path past the pond. Follow it till you reach a lone rock. Round that, and head right off the path into the woods. And keep straight. You'll know you've gone the right way when you pass an abandoned cart.
Ought to be able to find the witch now.
Mum said if I'm good, she'll send me on the trail of
Curious sound. She were with child, but the wraith took no heed. Gossips, gossip, gossip.
Supposed to be a large stone near the pond. There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart. The cart, which is facing nearby.
Miss, cows are wheezing. Won't rot.
Do I look like...
No, miss, but you know things.
Rest died of hunger. Or soldiers let him.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow...
Thank you, miss.
Enough.
Yeah,
We'd best come back on the mountain.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
I'm going to end it here because there's going to be some nudie bits that are going to come, and I don't know if this game has nudie censor. So anyway, for right now, like, comment, subscribe, sub to my Patreon. Peace. I'm out. I'm going to go ahead and get past this bit, though.